Hi, my name's Stephen Walker, and today I'm going to be talking to you about communication skills in the workplace. Now, by communication skills I mean communicating with the people that you're responsible for, the people that you manage, the people that you lead, the people that you supervise. And the first thing to remember is that they are people rather than units of labour or human resources. They are people like your brother, your daughter, your uncle, your grandmother, genuine people. And that's the most important thing to remember. The previous video spoke about the divine spark, and that's important to remember. They are people. So you need to recognise their achievements. You need to recognise their lives too, to some extent. That doesn't mean to say you have to become their best friend, but you need to be aware of what's going on in their domestic lives. You also, when the time comes to do some sort of performance review, and I would suggest the time comes every week, to walk around and comment on what's going on if they're direct reports to you, is to talk about their behaviour and how the behaviour didn't quite hit the mark. That's the best way to do it. Don't talk about them as a person, how they were failing, but talk about how their behaviour could be changed. That way you can talk about the behaviour as something else. So, key ingredients in communicating. Clarity. You need to make sure that you know how to communicate in terms of a logical series. So you know the 3 rules, I expect. Tell them what you're going to tell them what you've told them. Those 3 things. They're the 3 things which everybody learns when you're doing some sort of professional speaking like this. Well, I hope it looks professional anyway. So, 3 things. That sort of structure, lay it out, tell them clearly. Communicate in words that they'll understand. We haven't done much through this series of videos yet on things like Maslow or Heisenberg, or where people are in their self-actualization journey. But if you start talking about the upcoming redundancies, just at the moment Deutsche Bank are going through it. So can you imagine talking to anybody there about their performance? What do you think is going to be uppermost in their mind? So make sure when you're communicating you don't unsettle people. They need to be stable, they need to be listening. They don't need to be off worrying about their security. Make sure that the information that you impart is structured of the correct emotional value and clear. That means using clear words. You can use acronyms if the acronyms are generally understood in your business, by all means, but don't use acronyms where they're not relevant to the people. Clear communication. Give people a chance to ask questions. A great idea that I heard a long time ago now from someone who knew a lot about work was that when he was talking to his PA, telling her what he wanted doing, he would get her to tell him back what he'd just said. That was a good way of checking that what had been communicated had actually been received properly. This is all quite important. You've all heard the game of Chinese whispers, where one person tells the same thing to the next person, and by the end the story is completely different. You don't want that. You want everybody to leave that session, that bit of communication, with the same thoughts in their head, the same understanding. So Stephen Walker, Motivation Matters, creating environments where people give their best work.